Big Mom's house. Big Mama's house. Welcome to Big Mama's house. Big Mama's house. Yeah. Big Mama's house. Welcome to Big Mama's house. Big Mama's house. Yeah.
Welcome back to Big Mama's house, y'all. Mama and Pop are here with you. Well, Papa's here with you very briefly just to discuss one thing
Hi, y'all.
about Welcome to Plathville. And then after that, he's going to peace out and we're going to continue talking about sister wives. Okay? So, anyway, welcome, everyone. We love you. We missed you.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you for our 100 subscribers. But, if we get 250 subscribers by New Year's.
I thought it was Christmas.
Well, I know, but everybody's busy, and I get
The
that.
hustle and the bustle.
Yeah, I mean, the holidays are crazy. I understand that. So we're going to go all the way to December 31st.
Okay.
If before it strikes midnight, we get 250 subscribers, we will do a live.
Okay. A live when?
Well, it's sometime in January after we pick the winner.
True. So stay tuned, everybody.
Yeah, so if you have unsubscribed and we have, hundreds of views a day, right? But like if you just take the minute to subscribe, it means
And what is it to subscribe?
I think it's free.
Free.
Right. Okay, that's right. So you guys, come on. We love you. We want you to, be with us the whole time. I know you may not like every episode, but we love you guys.
And we
missed you.
do like your opinions also. So thank you for everybody
Absolutely.
commenting.
Yes, thank you. That's amazing. I love those.
It's
I get
entertaining
so
too.
excited whenever I get a comment. And we hope you all have a very happy Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Now
Happy to Thanksgiving.
Yes, on to the show. As far as Welcome to Plathville goes, I had a major meltdown. I immediately started writing notes because
I will actually hold on a second. I will actually say that I have not watched the latest episode of Plathville yet.
Because of his work schedule.
Yes, because of my work schedule.
But here's what happens. Kim said she does all the work for 10 kids for almost 25 years and nothing. All of a sudden, he steps up and does a little bit, and he gets all the credit and all the praise. And I was like, amen.
And plus, there's a big difference doing all this stuff now as they're grown up than it was when they were kids.
When they were littles and needed
Yes.
everything done for them.
Yep.
100%.
And I don't care if he was working. Don't make that an excuse. Plenty of dads work and take care of their kids too. So, and moms.
Thank you.
Yes.
100%. And actually, I agree with this whole thing 10,000% in most cases. My ex would have had our kids, well, he did have our kids, 36 hours a month. He'd pick them up Friday evening and he would bring them back Sunday morning.
That was like way too much for him.
Yeah, and he would take them around to his friends and family and show them off in their cute little outfits that you and me, picked out and paid for. He'd post them on Facebook and everyone raved about what a good dad he was and how he should stay strong until he can see them more.
Spoiler alert, he hasn't seen them in years. So.
Well, and it was his choice. I mean, that was not our initial custody arrangement. It was his choice to only get them that 1 weekend a month. And he's going to say, oh, it's because of my work schedule and whatever. You don't work 24/7, 365, douchebag. But anyway.
I doubt he'll listen to this.
No, but I'm just saying, all the other people out there men or women who have had the issue with the ex with this,
yes.
like claiming to be such a good parent, but
dads or moms.
Yeah, 1,000%. Yes.
It works both ways.
Well, it's been 26 years, and we're all still waiting for him to be able to see them more. Right?
Yeah.
And I'm not dissing all single dads at all. That is not what I'm saying.
In fact, I totally forgot about him for this conversation.
And like we're all programmed from a very young age and by our own parents. Dads work, he settles the disputes and decides and delivers punishment.
Leave it to Beaver.
He is the ultimate deliverer or the ultimate authority in a home usually. That when we were kids and whenever our parents were kids is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's how it was.
So leave it to Beaver started that stereotype way back in the day.
Right.
And June.
And when we were kids and our parents were kids, moms took care of the house and the kids. But after work, dad had to mow the lawn, do the home repairs, vehicle maintenance, go to church. Maybe they usually had some sort of a men's organization or maybe a bowling league.
Yeah.
They always had other activities outside of the house where they were still not with their families. Um, and dads were not expected to play with their kids. Now, you might want to throw the ball around in the yard with a little
Yeah.
Timmy or something, but that was about the extent of playing with their children. Our parents never fucking played with us. They were like,
My dad did. My dad did.
I'm not talking about sport.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about just hanging around the house and on
We
a
played
weekend.
games. Yeah, we played games. I mean, my family and your family is different.
You played games together
Yes.
as a family.
Yes, it was.
It wasn't just your dad hanging out with you
Oh,
boys
no.
playing
It was a family thing.
Exactly. Um, and then after the 60s, the kids went to mom with their problems because they knew that dads were not going to be available. And so they would go to the mom. And then came the generation since who think it's okay to periodically or completely abandon their children.
And it's getting worse.
Yeah, and they think that with that being so common for the last like 30 years or so, no wonder that our kids' generation doesn't want kids. They have zero trust in relationships working out and have seen the extreme difficulties in being single parents, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And so for me, everyone giving Barry so much credit for trying to be such a good single dad and stepping up and whatever. Where was he the previous 25 years?
Plus, there's cameras on him. We don't know what he's like when the cameras are off. So,
and I said before that I think without the cameras and behind closed doors, Barry's a completely different. He's not all,
rainbows and sunshine.
Yeah, and like neutral,
Yes.
like mature guy who's trying so hard to handle this well for his kids. I don't think that's how he is when the cameras are not around.
He's probably like Mike Brady when the cameras are off. What do you think?
Oh,
Yeah.
You mean in real life?
In real life.
With the kids that
Yeah.
played there?
Yeah. I don't know if he's that bad. He might not be as bad as the guy who played Mike Brady off
No,
off
but it's
camera.
not that the boys are scared of him,
Yeah, well, yeah. Well, Ethan wasn't.
Yeah, well, yes, he would.
Well, he's not now.
Well, exactly, not now. He's a grown man and
Yeah.
has found his.
Far too many pokes. It's time to punch the dryer.
That's a personal
Yes,
story of
that's
Papa's.
Yes.
Do you want to tell it or
No.
just gonna leave it a
No,
secret?
keep it a secret.
Okay, you're the mystery man. But it just really, really, really tweaked my butt whenever, because it's true, dads who put in minimal effort get so much praise when moms or vice versa,
Yeah.
depending on the situation. I'm not just saying all women are great and men are awful. It could be
They
completely
work
vice
both
versa.
ways, exactly.
If the woman is only having them a little bit of time or taking care of them a very limited time and taking all the credit like on the socials, and the dad was the one actually doing all the work.
Yes.
That's not cool either, and nobody should be doing that. It should be 50-50 or shut the fuck up.
Yep. No, I agree. I totally agree.
Yeah, like how Barry's, again, he's been campaigning for hearts and minds for over a year and a half now, and he's got his daughters snowed, and that he's got a lot of people out there in internet land snowed
I
too.
know, yeah.
That,
That's just weird. I don't
have you not been watching all this time and how Kim said that she begged him for decades to like be more emotionally available, to be there for, to help out with the kids, be a more active role with the kids. And it got to the point where said he would do it so often and then backslid into nothing, which is exactly why I divorced my first husband.
Yeah.
That exact same behavior.
Plus, we all know this is going to be Barry's second divorce. Okay.
Indeed.
So,
Let's not forget that Barry already has been divorced once.
Yes. Yes. I think some of y'all forget about that.
Yeah. And so it's a big difference on how you can tell all the kids now as an adult are like, oh man, dad wants to spend time with us. Wow. This is awesome and new. They're all like surprised and feel honored by it.
But
because it never happened before.
See, it's okay for Barry to change. All right. But Kim changing, oh my God.
And that's the other thing. Everyone talking about what a whore she is for dating before she was officially divorced. Let me tell y'all, okay?
Lots of y'all have done it.
When it comes to divorces, they can take a long time, especially when you have income properties and children.
And a husband who doesn't want it.
You know, or he wants it all just
He
to
will
keep
drag.
her from having
No,
anything.
a husband who doesn't want the divorce. He just drags his feet in signing things.
Yeah, and drags it out forever and ever and ever just to
Yeah.
make her unhappy. I've been there, okay? And by the time when you have children with a man, okay, and you were raised to believe that divorce is not good, you need to like try to work it out, and that's how it goes, you know.
Yes.
Um, I had a very hard time coming around to the idea of divorcing someone who was so unhealthy for me that by the time I was actually able, like financially and whatever stability, to be able to like separate with him
Mhm.
completely, I was emotionally and mentally 100% done with him. Done.
Yes.
Okay. And so for me, as soon as I kicked him out and started and filed for divorce, okay, or was like starting the process of finding lawyers and whatever,
Yeah.
I was like, I'm ready to be with somebody who treats me right because I have been putting up with this for so long and it took me so long to be able to leave that like there was no love left at all. There wasn't even any liking at that point. I didn't like the thought of him and the sight of him literally made me nauseous.
So my opinion on Barry, okay,
Yeah.
I don't even know him personally. I don't. He could be a great guy, and
Yeah.
y'all could be right. Okay, I'm just saying we should not assume either way that he's a good guy
I
or a
take
bad guy.
what we see, like physically see,
Yes.
and what they say, and from that is what you have to go by. I don't assume a lot. I go by the reactions of the kids,
And I think that's
the
what
reaction of the
a lot of
parents.
the fans are talking about too. Is that they see a lot of the good side of Barry on camera.
Right.
Okay, and some of them are so hell bent against Kim, they don't listen to what she has to say,
Right. And the fact that
or they don't believe her.
she's been held back for 20 plus years
Mhm.
too.
Yes.
You know, she's in the same place as the kids as far as, being, up to date on electronics and all the different things. Everything's online now. And if you're not
Oh
really
yeah.
familiar with that, you are already behind.
Yeah.
Music, movies, TV shows, the exact same things that they didn't get to see.
Ethan had
She didn't get to see either.
Ethan had no idea how to use an ATM or debit card.
Well, he knew how to use a debit card, just not an ATM.
Well, yeah, but that's the first thing you learn with a debit card is how to use an ATM.
Usually, yeah. But
How to take money out of your account.
well, I mean, usually I think that was Olivia's thing. She would always like take charge of that kind
No,
of stuff.
still,
So he never had
as a
to,
grown ass man, you should know this.
right? Well, I mean, and he's learning. He is learning. But
I
it
know.
takes time,
I know he's like a caveman who just discovered fire at times.
right?
Okay, but I mean,
Oh my God.
but I mean, at that age, at any age, like right now, they should all know how to live life.
You would think,
And I think
yeah.
Ethan still has issues with that.
And a lot of it, again, he went from having his mom take care of him to having his wife take care of him. He never had to
Well,
learn how to do shit for himself.
Olivia's part was the controlling part. She wanted to control everything. We all been down that road. We
and
all
I'm
been
always
down talking about Olivia.
so damn pissed. They blame Kim for keeping the kids sheltered, but how could she educate them about what she didn't know?
Yeah.
You know? Like she wasn't allowed to listen to the music or the movies or the TV or go places or do things either.
Holidays.
She didn't get any of that either.
That was all Barry.
And so you can tell by the fact that as soon as they split up that she changed a lot of those behaviors, that a lot of that was his dictating.
And that's another thing y'all need to look at is like Barry's the one that kept them sheltered.
Yep.
Okay, all of them sheltered. If it was up to Kim, I don't think. I mean, maybe the whole schooling part, maybe
Yeah, for
been
sure.
the same.
For sure.
But as far as everything else, like the no holidays, that is all Barry. All right.
Yep.
And if you're a Christian, you need to celebrate Christmas.
I would think so. I mean, that's kind of what it's for.
I mean, yeah, maybe not.
That day, the exact day. We know that.
But I mean, yes, it is commercialized too. Also, we'll get in that later, another episode.
Yeah.
Down the road. But as far as like being a Christian, not a lot of Christians celebrate Christmas.
And that bothers. I mean, okay, again, to me, I know that's not
Maybe
Jesus's actual birthday, but it is our celebration of him
Yes.
as a way to show our love and appreciation for the Lord above and his son Jesus Christ. To me, I know that's not his legit birthday, but it's still a celebration of him.
And I think that was, and then, in fact, I don't think we know that it was all Barry.
Oh,
Because
100%.
as soon as Kim left, she started celebrating holidays.
Right. Yeah. She was ready to be free
Yeah,
too.
and Barry, he's still hesitant on the holidays.
Yeah.
He has a wreath hanging up. That's it.
And it wasn't even like a Christmas wreath. There was like a
winter,
winter
wreath. Yeah, it wasn't even like a Christmas decoration. You didn't see no tree at Barry's place or nothing like that. So,
No, and I
I
understand
don't know.
the
That's kind of pagan,
commercialism and
you
the
know.
pagan part of it, but again, it's I don't know how to explain it any different than I firmly believe it's a celebration of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ,
They even celebrate Thanksgiving, which is a be thankful.
right?
I mean, it's like a family thing. You're
Well, I
thankful
mean,
for everything
again,
that you have.
a lot of history has been rewritten and whitewashed
Well, I'm not talking about the
because
Pilgrims and Native Americans. Okay, I'm talking about being with family. That's what
yeah,
Thanksgiving is
right.
mostly about. Being with family,
But they don't
thanking.
believe in the reason that the holiday was invented because it was all about the coming together of the Pilgrims and the
Well, a
Indians.
lot of people don't.
And
A lot of people don't because you know what happened to the Native Americans
yes,
after what the Pilgrims did. Okay,
yeah.
but I mean, we celebrate it because it's family. You know, we go
Well,
to your
yeah, we don't do it because of Indians and
yeah,
Pilgrims
just
and all
like
that stuff.
Columbus Day. We don't celebrate Columbus Day
Yeah,
because of
1492.
genocide.
It's just like I think it's a type of booze.
I guess, yeah.
But
Scary
yeah, we
movie,
don't
probably.
care about Columbus and all that shit. We just want to be with our family and again be thankful.
Yeah. I
So
don't care about Columbus Day. It's a Monday always, but
it's a nice
who
holiday
cares?
off, but who cares?
Yeah, I don't get it off.
Yeah, it's not.
Nice holiday for the banks to get off.
Yeah, yeah, I have issues with the whitewashing of history, especially when it comes to initial explorers of
Yeah,
our country.
we're actually putting like 2 episodes in one here.
We really are.
We need to get
But
back to
anyway,
Barry.
yeah, but I think that pretty much covers my thoughts about the dad versus mom situation and how much or how little each one gets, but versus how much um accolades people get for
Yeah,
doing it.
yeah.
And I think it's 100% wrong.
Barry gets all the accolades, and he doesn't do a damn thing.
Yeah.
But go and politicize his side of the
And
story.
he's only been doing it for like a year.
Yeah.
Like, let him
Yeah,
do it for a decade and then maybe give him props.
I mean, Kim still homeschools the girls, right?
Yep.
So he doesn't do a damn thing.
Yep. And then, with the,
You might make him
Kim left, because Barry still wasn't stepping up at that time. Um, Lydia had to come by all the time and help the kids with
Yeah.
their stuff.
Yeah.
It wasn't Barry
Oh,
who
and
was
then,
in
yeah,
there.
don't even get me started on Lydia. That's another thing.
Yeah, again. But anyway, the mom versus dad versus, all that stuff. That's what
Society.
pissed me off.
Yeah.
And so that was why I didn't do it as part of the main Plathville episode because this has nothing really to do with that show. It's just
No.
my opinions about, that we should give mom more props whenever she's the one doing more of the work.
Now, don't you want to have to bring up now it's Cody's turn, right?
Yeah, now we're moving on to Sister Wives.
Now, before that, you actually just got a glimpse into one of our episodes coming up, the family, a holiday episode
Yeah,
about our opinions of it and everything. So that was just
a sneak peek.
a sneak peek. Yeah.
Wait, but by the way,
No ratings
why we don't cover previews or sneak peeks?
of the shows.
Yeah, people don't understand it. I understand why you don't understand it. But the reason we don't cover sneak peeks or previews is because they are very often misleading.
Yes.
For the purpose of getting people to speculate about it and tune in next week. It's
Clickbait.
all marketing.
Yep.
Exactly, clickbait. They make it sound one way, but then it's really out of context and
And
it's
you're
not anything.
disappointed, and you're disappointed next week when you're like, oh, that.
Right? But they do it all the time.
Yeah.
And we try really hard to only cover what we see, not to start rumors based on assumptions.
Now, I will admit that I do fall for those sometimes.
I know you do,
And I'm like, man, it's gonna be good next week, and then I'm disappointed.
right? Most other creators out there jump on every possible source of content just for the clicks.
Yep.
Okay, I love clicks. Don't get me wrong. Do you love clicks?
I do. Well, I don't click on a lot of stuff.
No, I'm talking about for our clicks.
Oh yeah, our clicks. Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we love clicks.
Yes.
Please, all the clicks. We
Yes.
want them. Don't get me wrong, but I want to present material that's fair and honest as possible to every side.
No, we do give our opinions.
Absolutely. But we also, from different episode to episode, one may piss us off this week, a different one may piss us off next week, and we're honest about all sides.
But it's always Olivia that's got this. We always
We
got the
don't-
consistent.
But we,
Olivia's always consistent.
but we don't only talk about her as like she's the only person who does shit wrong.
Oh yeah.
Right?
No,
We
no,
talk
no,
about Barry and Kim and Ethan and
if
Mike
Olivia
and
does something,
Ryan,
if Olivia does
Lydia.
something right, we give her credit for that.
Exactly. We're trying to be fair
We just
and
haven't-
honest.
We just haven't seen her do anything right lately.
But I also try to keep information as concise as possible, and I don't just dilly-dally on purpose instead of getting to the point of the video, just to make sure you listen all the way to the end
Yeah.
so that we get that credit. Okay, because there's one of the algorithms that says like how long do they listen to the video? If you have a 30-minute video
Yeah.
and they only listen to 5 minutes, that's not good.
Yeah.
You know, that's really, really bad. So they do that to make you listen all the way to the end. And that pisses me off. It's like, get to the point. This could have been a 5-minute video, but it's like 30 minutes and it's stupid. And I find that to be kind of manipulative
Yeah.
and dishonest. I
Anyway,
don't like that.
enough about us.
Wait, that's the whole point of the thing. He says, so that's why you don't find 99% of preview details at Big Mama's house. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Right?
Thank you
For
not doing that.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
yeah, we don't like that. We don't want
No.
to mislead people.
Because if it was me, I would.
Yeah, because
Not on purpose.
That's because you fall for it.
Yeah, I fall for it all the time. Not on purpose.
No, yeah, that's not.
I would bring up my.
We don't like it when when we do things or watch things that doesn't us. We don't want to do it to anybody else. So, Papa is gonna peace out, and we're gonna continue on with Sister Wives.
Remember, have friends and family subscribe because it's free. And
That's
I want to
free.
thank everybody, and y'all have a good day.
All right, bye, Papa.
Bye.
I'm gonna interject a little personal thing here, y'all. Papa walked out of the room, and first thing he sees is Lizard sitting in his recliner. And he was like, "Get out of my chair," like jokingly. And she was like, "I thought you were gonna be in there doing the podcast longer." And he's like, "I still got an hour before I gotta leave. Out of my chair." Oh, I love these people. They are the best. Okay, Sister Wives. I'm not a Mary fan all the time. Okay, and there's several years there when I was like, "Oh no, that's not no, girl, no." Um, but that lady must work her ass off if she can run a successful MLM with LuLaRoe. And I'm not promoting MLMs in any way, shape, or form, so please don't come for me. The fact that she works hard at being successful at it, okay? And she had to take over and pay for her ancestral home with the B&B by herself because the family did not pitch in anything for that. And I just think that's badass, you know. The B&B alone would make her a badass. That is an exhausting business endeavor. And I know that she had a lot of help with her mom and then now Jen. And that's amazing that she has people that she can trust and who are willing to, like, again, that's hard work. So, you know, hats off to Jen too. Um, Mary is the true breadwinner in the family right now. And I really, because I don't know how much Janelle makes, but I know that Mary's probably making, I don't know, probably $500,000 a year, I would imagine, between the two. Um, Maybe not as much because I know that the B&B had a lot of issues during COVID because, of course, no one was traveling. Um, I don't know, maybe I should probably bring in at least 250, right? Um, And so everyone, you know, that probably vexes everyone else because they really wanted to get rid of Mary and push her out and treat her like crap. But you can't always bite the hand that feeds you. Well, Cody never got that message, but you know what I mean. Um, and I just think she's got her businesses, she's got her kiddos, she's got her friends, and she's got her money. Be happy, Mary. You go, girl. Like, literally go, Mary. Run. Run. Okay, now I have a legit Sister Wives bomb for y'all. I think I might have completely changed my mind about Robin. I know. I know for a decade I have been going along with the masses, not really thinking about stuff like in depth, and that was like a shame on me kind of thing because I was not trying to be fair and honest about everyone, which is, you know, what I promised to do. So I'm going to give you all a little bit of food for thought, maybe a little devil's advocate here, and tell me what you think. Because I know everyone's got some strong feelings about Robin. Okay, y'all. I think Cody has been lying to Robin their entire marriage. By the way, I apologize again for my voice. I've had a lot of stomach issues that I'm going to see a GI doctor about, and all of the inability to keep stuff down has damaged my vocal cords. So, like, until they heal from all that, this is what you get, and I apologize. It sounds terrible. Um, but I think, did Robin think Cody hadn't told Mary like several times that he doesn't love her, like her, and doesn't want her in his life or around his kids? Like, I don't think Cody had told, I think Cody told Robin that he's like, I'm gonna tell you how I really feel. What I really feel is I don't want to be with Mary. I don't love her or whatever. And I don't think Robin knew that he had already told Mary the same feelings. I think she thought that he was being, just kind of neutral with her. But no, this season he has told her straight up several times that he does not want to be with her or whatever. And I think whenever she found out, in this last episode, that Mary knew, I think that blew her mind. I think that's part of the reason why she got so upset, is because she was finding out how deceptive her husband has been to her. Let's see. Um, I think that because of that, her believing that Cody never told Robin that he didn't love her. Sorry, I'm getting those wrong. That Cody had never told Mary that he didn't love her. And that belief kept her hope alive, especially because, like, until the season, which they haven't seen yet, obviously, because it's just, being recorded, that he had never said it publicly. So she's in the dark, thinking that Mary's in the dark and that everybody's good with each other, and that maybe there is a small chance of a miracle that Cody will change his mind about her. Okay. So what if Robin and her kids weren't, quote, allowed to watch the show? Maybe he convinced them not to. If that were the case, they would have no input as far as the other wives or kids' feelings about them, except through Cody. Only Cody would tell them if the wives or kids were happy with him or not, you know? So that would make him like the sole, like, gatekeeper of the information in the family, and he can make himself look any way he wants and make everyone else look any way he wants. And I think maybe Robin doesn't interact more with Mary right now or the last few years because Cody keeps them apart, but doesn't tell Robin why. He said in episode 14, the season finale, that he doesn't even want to be around Mary. Think about it. If you find someone's personality that repugnant, you know, you don't want your spouse or especially your young children around her. So, of course, he's going to find every excuse in the book to keep Robin and his kids away from Mary because he does not like her. I would go as far as to say he dislikes her, you know? Um, but Cody has said a couple times now, Robin made treating her sister wives well a condition of their engagement and marriage. So he had to play the part for years with the original wives to fool Robin into thinking he's an amazing poly husband, fabulous dad, and wonderful head of the family. Again, all of the information is being, only funneled through him so he can make it look any way he wants. He got Robin isolated from the rest of them so that they and she would only know him from their perspective without the original wife's thoughts and opinions. So Robin only can form opinions of him because of what she hears from him. She doesn't get a whole lot of the bad, like, early years information and whatever from the other wives because he keeps them apart. And the same thing with the kids' opinions of anybody that might not be super positive about him or Robin. He kept the kids away from them. And she and their kids probably believe everyone is against them because Cody said so and they trust him. But he has secrets to keep. He can't have them, the wives, and even the kids, swapping stories between themselves and figuring out that he's been less than honest. Again, she's probably not allowed to watch the show, and to be, a good wife and being a good, obedient wife, she's gonna listen and not, watch it, I guess. If Robin was just taking Cody at his word and she trusted him implicitly, like spouses do, then she probably really doesn't know what a dickhead he's been to the other wives and kids. Because again, she only knows what he tells them of the situation. And she was the only one who thought that living all together in a big house would be great. And she's heard stories about, the early years when they all lived together and how awful it was. Um, but I unless you live something, stories are just stories, and she seemed to welcome one home. So he found Robin, fell madly in love, and to save face, he started treating his other wives unfavorably, either finding or inventing reasons to not be intimate with the original wives, emotionally and sexually. Because I think emotional intimacy is more important in a marriage than physical intimacy, if you know what I mean. Um, like, let's be real. Would you want to have sexy time and pillow talk with your ex? Because that's the equivalent for him here. What do immature dudes do when they think the grass is greener? They put distance between them. They come around less often, or if they do come around, they're always on the phone or whatever, playing sports, gaming, etc., or watching sports, sorry, gaming, etc. You get fewer texts and calls. They get the cold shoulder, and we all saw the writing on the wall. We all saw it happening in real time. Um, I'm sure I can find other examples of one if I go to like look for them, you know what I mean? But these are just the ones that popped into my head after my little epiphany, because that whole scene at Coyote Pass was just odd. I mean, it was odd. Like, Cody trying to keep Mary from saying certain things to the cameras and Robin trying to keep Cody from saying certain things to Mary and the cameras. Um, it was just all very, very strange. And Robin's reactions, Mary's reactions, Cody's reactions. It, I mean, it just didn't make a lot of sense until I was thinking about it, and I thought, well, what if Robin really believed all the crap that Cody was pushing? And then a lot of things slid into place for me. And I'm wondering if maybe we've all really, really misjudged the whole freaking thing. I mean, I know it's the obvious thing and the kind of common thing, unfortunately, to always lash out at the other woman versus your husband when he cheats. Um, But let's be real, it's not the other woman's fault. That other person is not literally married to you. So it's your spouse that should be, loyal and, only be with you. So I'm just, yeah, what do you guys think? I really need to have other opinions here because I've kind of come up with those all my own, except for Papa popping in here at the last minute this morning because he had time before work. Like, I don't get a lot of interaction around here with these ideas. So I would love, love, love to hear what you guys think. Am I totally off the wall here? Um, or do I have maybe a good point and then we just don't want to actually admit that maybe we've been wrong about Robin for the most part? I mean, nobody's perfect. Let's be real. I'm sure that she's did plenty of the things we've accused her of. Um, because most of us do, if you're honest, you know what I mean? Um, but have we been completely wrong about this situation? I need to know what you guys think in order to figure out if I'm on the right track or if I'm losing my mind. Okay, guys, have a great day. I'm sorry this ran a little bit long, but if you have any other ideas, epiphanies, um, awakenings to any thoughts about things, let us know because, we're here, we're human, we think things, but, we can always change our minds and that's okay. You know what I mean? So, okay, guys, have a great day. Until next time, please spay and neuter your pets. Please wear your seatbelt. Please use your turn signal. And please, this time of year is hard on everybody. It's the holidays, so be kind to everyone around you and to yourself. All right, we love you guys. Bye.